Hello, and welcome to your Pick a Card Love reading. This is a Valentine's Day special. If this is your first time here, my name is Nika, aka Astrologyslore. I would like to shout out my Patreon fam because they are accessing this early. And if you're interested in early access materials as well as other amazing exclusive content on Patreon, just too much to count, please check that out in the description box below. What I would like to do is I would like to encourage you to choose between PAL 1 and PAL 2. Now, one of these crystals is clear quartz, the other is amethyst. I want you to take your time in choosing a PAL. I have not looked at these messages. All I did was shuffle the messages and I put them together into separate PALs. So I don't even know what's on the other side of these messages, but go ahead and take your pick of what is drawing you in so that we can get started. Okay, if you chose PAL 1, this is your video. So let's see what is coming out for you in this PAL. Now, we're going to start with the Island Time Wellness. We have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. We have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. I love it. And we have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. This is beautiful. All right, so far so good. So for the Angel Romance Oracle deck, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Looks like we have a bonus message. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. We have you deserve love. You are lovable. And we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow, this is really beautiful. Person number 1 or PAL number 1. If you chose this PAL, this is a really beautiful reading so far. But we're not done. So let me go ahead and see what we have in tarot. Ooh, okay. We have the 10 of Cups energy, the Star card, the Page of Swords, and the Hermit. Ooh. All right, so we have Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Libra placements in this reading. Not that that has to matter, but let's start first of all with the Island Time Wellness energy. So I have a feeling that if you chose this particular PAL, you have already went through a lot of the healing process, and it's really funny here because in the process of your healing journey, you meet this person and it just floors you. You know, you've received clarity from something in your past and you're moving on from it. So this energy, to be honest with you, does not feel like anyone from your past. This feels like something new, something fresh, something improved. It seems like whoever chose this particular PAL, you are someone who has put a lot of work in on your love life, a lot of work in on healing yourself, self-love, self-improvement, and everything else. And I feel like at the time of this reading, whenever you see it, I feel like the person who is in your life at this point in time is somebody that you attracted into your life because of your healing process. And I just love this 10 of Cups energy underneath past life relationship, because when you meet this person, even though it's a new connection, it's almost as if you've known this person before. It's like you look at them and it's like their eyes look so familiar to you. It's very beautiful energy. And then we have the Star and the Free Yourself. And I think it's really beautiful because some of you, again, you went through a really tough time in a particular cycle, but all of that is behind you now. You're moving forward. You've been very proactive about working on your addictions. Now, codependency doesn't always have to represent drugs or alcohol. Sometimes codependency can be negative habits, it can be attachment issues, it can be abandonment issues. But whatever that is, you've been very proactive again about moving forward and trying to really tackle those issues here. And with the you deserve love energy, this is very, very beautiful. So I love this. I feel like some of you with that you deserve love, you realize your worth at this point. You know what you deserve. And that hermit energy is coming out because you've spent a lot of time alone. You spent a lot of time healing and really going through the motions here. So this is a really beautiful reading. I do happen to feel that if you pick this particular pal, you're meeting someone who is just as amazing as yourself, someone who's on your level. This is someone that you have manifested because of your healing process. So because you've been able to heal yourself and you've been able to grow and to move forward from your pain and your trauma, you're attracting in a very beautiful energy here. So let's go ahead and pull the last part of this, which is taken from the Self-Love Oracle, which would be your advice card. Look at that. Soul Lesson, Surrender, taken from the Sacral Chakra. The reason that this energy is so special is because the Sacral Chakra is all about pleasing yourself. And even though this is a very sensual chakra, it goes deeper than that. This is about mentoring and honoring and nourishing yourself and about really allowing these changes to come through. So what you're being encouraged to do with this advice card is to surrender to this love and to allow this love to come in because it's just really time. So I love what came out as well. The true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Like absolutely 100%. This is a connection that you deserve. If you pull this pal, I am so incredibly happy for you. I'm sending lots of love and light your way. And I want to thank you for watching this video. And please let me know in the comments if it resonates. Don't forget to subscribe and to give the video a thumbs up. I'm sending lots of love and light your way. Hello, if you chose pal number 2, this is your particular reading. Let's go ahead and see what is in store for you. So we're going to start with the Island Time Wellness cards, and what we have coming out is self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. We also have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. And we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the Romance Oracle deck. So we have new love. A person has stirred your romantic feelings. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. Let's take a look at tarot and then we'll dive into the rest of this reading. We do have a self-love oracle card, but we're going to put that off to the side and we'll read that as your advice. So for tarot, we have the Knight of Wands, the Empress, the Judgment, and the Six of Wands. Very interesting. So we have strong Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra placements. Not that that has to matter what sign you are or what sign your person is. Okay, so I'm going to be very honest with these messages. Some of you are dealing with an individual that doesn't want to commit. This person is considered a runner. This is somebody who they like to keep options. I feel like some of you are dealing with a very wishy-washy individual, somebody who's just simply not ready for commitment. And for whatever reason, you're being encouraged to focus on yourself here. Okay, so some of you, this is a person that you've been involved with for a number of years, and It's been the same type of tune with this individual. This is somebody who's not ready to commit. And I feel like some of you have possibly the person who chose pal number 2, and you could be cross watching, maybe you're doing this to someone else, but it's very possible that you have internalized this person's commitment issues and maybe taken them on as your own issues. So I just want to take the time and opportunity to say this right now. It is not your fault that this person is a runner. This person is a runner because of prior issues. You did not do it, therefore you cannot fix it. Okay, so the new love and Knight of Wands energy, the universe wants to bring something new into your life, but before that can happen, there is a lot of healing that has to occur within yourself, because I do feel that for some of you, this connection really messed you up, and it really left you feeling very empty, like a shell of yourself. I feel like this person is the epitome of an individual that was bleeding on people that did not cut them. So that's what I'm hearing with this energy. And, the attraction and the Empress energy that talks about attracting romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. This is speaking to a time where you're able to receive new love. You're able to tap into new love because you're loving yourself and because you're aware of your self-worth. This is a person who is not ready for what you are able to bring to them. They're just not ready. And that's the reality of the situation, is that they're not ready for what you have. Now, finances and career is a very big one as well, because it could be that this person is not really financially stable, or maybe you're not financially stable. But I do think with the Judgment energy that you're having some realizations about this connection, and maybe some of you have already left this connection behind. But I do feel really strongly that the universe is trying to usher something new forward for you, and it's just requiring that you let go. You let go of the old things and you go into the new things. And I want to say this too, for those of you that are coupled up, where you're married or you're in a committed relationship. I do feel like one or both of you are struggling with this option energy, or struggling with really opening up and having a fear of intimacy, even though you could be committed to each other. And I think that if you're in a committed union, the way that I would apply this is both of you have to individually work on self-love so that your connection can be stronger. So I do want to say that for couples, and that's only if you're married or if you're in a committed relationship. Now, back to the reading, we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yes, so some of you are at a point now where you're not needing to ignore the red flags at this point. You really need to pay attention to the red flags that are happening and that are, occurring. This is not a time to overlook it. This is not a time to be defensive. It is a time for you to be honest with yourself about what this connection is and what you deserve, okay? So we have the self-love oracle. We're going to see what that entails. And it says resounding sound, throat chakra. So you see how the imagery is so powerful, because it almost looks like something is coming out of her mouth. It's because she is speaking up. She is making her feelings known. So your advice card is encouraging you to not be quiet anymore. It's encouraging you to vocalize how you feel, to speak up, and to not be afraid to vocalize your feelings on things, because the throat chakra is a really powerful chakra, and it's talking about letting your thoughts and feelings be heard so that you're able to move forward and you're able to heal and to receive the new love that you deserve. So if you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you, and I'm sending a lot of love, light, and virtual hugs your way.